NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Charlotte. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. That's caught left side by Burton. Now the replacement for Joe Mixon, it's Zach Moss. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's 3rd and 7. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Burrow. Back to the former Patriot and Dolphin Mike Gesicki.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, making sure everyone knew who they were responsible for, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Gesicki, the man in motion. This one complete to Burton. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
This one caught by Chase. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Now Burrow on the bootleg. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by the veteran, one they call the Red Rifle, dating back to his old days at TCU. It's Andy Dalton.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing, Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board. And the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
So now, following the safety to open the scoring, it's 2-0, and here's the free kick from the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They motion the slot man left. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play. Second down, Burrow. Quickly, this one out to Chase. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
20 yards on that pass play. And the Bengals going to have a first down. To throw is Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he's into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Tremble comes in motion. Dalton. He's got a man. It's the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Dalton to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Now it's Dalton. To the left side, into the hands of Leggett. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Panthers are on the board here in the 1st.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the 1st quarter.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's Burton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
They go play action for Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Whoa! And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. That one complete to Leggett.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Dalton. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. But what does that do? It gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw again. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing, Dalton. It is brought in the end zone. Adam Thielen, touchdown Carolina. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Xavier Woods there on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Another try with Moss. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
To throw is Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
A first down throw for Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense and Deontay Johnson getting set to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Dalton to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And a good run there on 2nd down. They'll pick up 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Tremble comes in motion. Dalton. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Dalton. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Dalton. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He finds the big tight end, Tremble. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He goes down dangerous right there, so close to the goal line. He is outside of the end zone, though. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Clowney comes up with the big sack, and you can make an argument, Mike, that he's coming off his best season of his career. 9.5 sacks just a year ago. Now he's back home in the Carolinas, where he's already making his presence felt.
Second down, Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd down, here's Moss. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. And that safety was big. They get the football back with a chance to take the lead now. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. The motion man is Sanders. A short one there, caught by Tremble. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow to the left side, caught by Chase. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Gesicki, the man in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not, and when he throws it, catch it.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 22 yards there. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. They bring Chase in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Dalton. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it'll bring up second down. They'll motion over Thielen. Here's Dalton. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Throwing, Dalton. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase getting set for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. To throw is Burrow. That's caught left side by Burton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Burrow to throw. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Burrow now. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake. Here is Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. That starts with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice gain.
To throw is Dalton. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Tremble comes in motion. Now it's Dalton. A short one there, caught by Tremble. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Dalton. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Tremble comes in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air. And with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They go play action for Burrow. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air, Mike. You're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
A first down throw for Burrow. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Now Dalton. Got a man. That's Leggett. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Dalton to throw. He finds the big tight end, Tremble. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love these crossing routes, Mike. Not only do they put so much stress into the deep layers of the defense, but they really allow the wide receivers to run with the ball after the catch. We see so much of that trending in the NFL, where you want to get your receivers the ball in space, on the move. We just saw a great example why, and it led to a huge chunk play.
Motion man, sent right. Throwing, Dalton. That into the hands of Hubbard. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. The motion man is Sanders. And he will score! Game on! Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. The Panthers will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a designed run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the 47.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing is Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now it is 1st and goal. Now this looks like a design run, and a short pickup there, down to the 12. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll send their tight end left. They'll give up the middle to Moss. He is in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Bengals.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You see, Mike, anytime the quarterback is hit right as he's about to release the ball, there's just no telling where this ball is going to end up. In this case, it leads to the easy interception, but you have to give credit and give the assist. That pass rush is what created that turnover.
The Bengals offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. On 1st and 10, Burrow. That one is caught. It's Hudson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Moss. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They go once more with Moss. He's going to have a Bengals 1st down, although it didn't appear that he got it by much. He needed 4. He got 4 on 3rd down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.